With Thanksgiving just around the corner, what better time to cook up some good homemade chicken dressing? I'm Clint, and I like to cook. You guys come along with me. I'm gonna show you how I make it. All right, so I'm gonna start out by taking some buttermilk cornbread that I had prepared earlier, and I've let it cool down. And I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna start crumbling it up just into small pieces into a large mixing bowl. Don't worry about if you leave some larger pieces with the crust. Sometimes it'll do that. And this cornbread is the ticket. I like mine a little bit sweet when I make my cornbread. I'll add 3 or 4 tablespoons or so of sugar just to sweeten it up a little bit. This is crumbling up pretty nice, so that's kind of what you want. Just if you can see there, just real small pieces. I'll break some of that crust up just a little bit, but it's not really gonna affect it any. So we'll go ahead and get the rest of that crumbled up there. I've got that all crumbled up in the bowl there. So now I'm gonna add 1 bag of Pepperidge Farms herb seasoned classic stuffing. This is a 12-ounce bag. And all I want to do is just kind of blend this around together. Just give it a good mixing, kind of get it all blended well. Well, I'll tell you what, that smells good. All right, so I've set my dressing mix over here, cornbread mix over to the side, and I've got my iron skillet out, and I've melted 1 stick of butter. And so I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of chopped celery and 2 cups finely chopped sweet onion. And what I want to do with this is just saute it down. I'm gonna let that get hot. I'm gonna cook that down until the onions get a little translucent, and then soften up, get the celery soft. This will take probably maybe 15 minutes or so. Maybe not even that long. But we'll go ahead and get that cooked down. We've got our onions and celery cooked down. They look pretty good. So I'm going to transfer that into the bowl of the crumbs here. Butter and all, we're going to add it all in there. The next thing we've got to do is we're going to take another bowl, and I'm going to add 1 stick of melted butter. I've got 5 eggs, lightly beaten. Put that in there. I've got 4 cups of chicken broth. Which is what is in this, is 4 cups. And then I'm gonna add an additional, so it's gonna be 5 cups total into that. I'm gonna have some kosher salt. And we're gonna add about 2 teaspoons or so of sage. Now y'all can go heavy on the sage if you want to. I like extra sage in mine, so I'm probably gonna add a little more. That sage really makes it. All right. Now I'm gonna whisk all that together. You can add black pepper if you want to. It'll add a little more seasoning. We're gonna just mix that around for a minute. I've got all the liquids mixed up, so I wanna take this bowl and pour it in here on the cornbread. Just like so. And then we wanna stir it together. Try to blend it in good. Oh man, I'll tell you what, this smells delicious. Now that's all we're gonna do is just get this well blended. About like that. Now, I'm gonna add my shredded chicken. And I've taken a rotisserie chicken and just shredded it. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in to my stuffing mix. Some people like it with chicken, with turkey. Some people don't like meat in it at all. But hey, you fix it how you want to. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we need to get this transferred into a dish to get it baking. All right, I've got a lightly greased 13 by 9 casserole dish, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna pour that into that. This makes a lot of dressing. There we go. And we'll just kind of work that in there and spread everything out even. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees. And I'm gonna let this cook for 45 to 50 minutes, maybe even an hour if it takes it, until the dressing gets set. We want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. We're not going to cover this up, cook it uncovered. That way it'll brown the top. That looks pretty good. All right, we're going to go ahead and get that in the oven. All right, I believe our dressing is done cooking, so we'll go ahead and pull that up out of the oven. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? That looks so delicious, guys. I'm gonna tell you what, it's hard to beat some good old chicken dressing. This is gonna be delicious. Little homemade gravy on that. And there you have it. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate all your support. Try this out. Let me know what you think about it. I love making this for Thanksgiving. God bless.